Give it a couple minutes to get a sound to see how it sounds. Hold up.
You sound good. He got that. He got that. Oh, that's the one it is. Yeah. Oh, you saw it. Oh, yeah. That's, I do that.
We should be good.
All right, Shalawam. Shalawam. We the brothers from the GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another lesson. Prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham,
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole free elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And we're going to dive straight into it, all right? All forms in a man's heart. Now we know the wicked, all right, which is Esau, Edom, pursuant to the book of Job 9 and 24, the wicked that's in control of the earth at this current moment, all right? He has an intent in his heart, right? And every intent of the heart is carried out through what? Through words, all right, through the actions, because through the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak, all right, and also it shows what a man is thinking, man. Everybody's heart is on display, okay? You can secretly try to, band-aid it or push something to the side or put a riddle out. But one thing for sure, a man's heart gonna always show itself, man. If you prick the heart, it'll show itself, man. Just like if you prick at the eye, it's a rock. But this lesson gonna be about what forms that and who has the intent of it in their heart, man. Go ahead, I start with that one.
Psalm 73, verse 9. It says, they set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walking through the earth.
Yeah, the day is the wicked. All right. When you read up, they read it again up.
Psalm 73 and 9. They set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walking through the earth.
Yeah, and their tongue walking through the earth. All right. Because first and foremost, the king's heart, all right, is controlled by the Heavenly Father, which is Proverbs 21 and 1. All right. And what he do, he put a wicked thought or intent in their mind, all right, to speak against the heavens. They have spoken against the Creator, the angels. Ultimately, they have spoken against the elect of the Lord, man. All right, on what they intend to do. Okay? They don't just intend to enslave you people. Their heart is to kill you, man. All right? These walls were set up of old, even though it's through the will of Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, all right? Who he has as the author of these walls, man. Esau have a laundry list of walls. When you go back into their timeline of walls that we did, I believe a couple years ago on a video, it was endless, man. All right? But what? That's his heart. All right? That's how he conquered and pillaged the earth, okay? Through counseling at tables, all right? And what? Oppressing people, man. Heaping to himself nations, okay? All these are acts of war. And what we're doing is a direct act of war too, okay? So what Jake have to understand that we are in a war, either way it goes, all right? Whether you standing around, if you're looking for peace, it's war, man, all right? The way we battle is a war, and we walk and fight, everything is a fight, it's a war, all right? It's in our heart as well. It was in the hearts of David, all right? It's in the heart of David, which we're going to bring out in Psalms as well. Okay, you got more? That's it? Go ahead with what you got. You got something? Come, go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms 120, verse 7.
Go ahead.
It says, I am for peace.
Right, so David was saying he is for peace. The men of the Lord, the Israelites, we was created for what? We was created for peace in the earth. But the Lord gave a what? Opposition to peace, which is evil, which is who? When you see evil, whose face can you put that by? Esau. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. All right? Esau, Edom. Go ahead.
The Lord named us Jerusalem, the city of peace.
The city of peace. Yeah. Right? And then we're compacted together. So for the most part, brothers about peace, man. Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. He was peaceful. All right? Esau, Edom was out there hunting, a cunning hunter, shooting, killing the beast, being unrighteous to his beast, man. All right? This is what this devil do. So, contrary to popular belief, we about to go to war. And our war is spiritual. All right? Our big brother and the angels They're going to fight the war for us physically, man. We got to just battle spiritually. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Psalms 127. It says, I am for peace.
Come on.
But when I speak, they are for war.
So when David said, when he speaks, they are for war. So is David saying, take up arms amongst the brothers and go to war with this devil? No, David said when he speak, meaning the words of the scriptures, they for war, man. Jay got to know what he signed up for, man. All right, this ain't the army, this ain't the Navy. Okay? Life and death is in the what? The power of the tongue, the word. So when we speaking, we could be put to death for it, man. All right? So again, the words that we speak, they're for what? Read that again. So Jacob know what he signed up for, man.
Psalms 127. I am for peace.
Come on.
But when I speak, they are for war.
They for war, man. So what you doing, you're going to have to go to war behind this. Or you're going to have to stand on the front line in your belief. All right? In the middle, in the midst of the war, or when the flood come in, and guess what? You're going to have to put your feet on the line, man. Go ahead, brother.
There's Hebrews 4, verse 12. For the words of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than a two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intent of the heart.
Go ahead.
God, yeah, to back you up, we don't have like physical swords that we're going to war, but we got this word. It was a sword. It was a cuss you spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To what they hate us, for it, when we speak on, according to the scriptures.
And David spoke about this sword. I believe it was Maccabees that told the people a story about the gold sword, which is likened to the scriptures, all right, to basically, give them faith. But David said, my sword can't save me. So now you have to understand, you in the war, that you can't even use an actual sword to go and win. So now you got to use the process of elimination. Okay, what sword do I need? What shield and buckler do I need? Which is what? The armor of the word. All right, the spirit. Okay, give me that. It says a sword of gold. It's going to say a sword of gold. I think in the second Maccabees. All right. But the whole goal, it says the purpose and intent of the heart. This is what this word do. All right, this word go inside of people. Like the Zaquan, like, got to get it. The Proverbs, he said, a man can sustain his infirmity, but how it goes, Zaquan?
Who can bear it?
Yeah, but a wounded spirit, who can bear? But what is wounded by the spirit, all right? You can't stab a man and it go in his spirit. It just don't work. Go ahead, brother.
This is Second Maccabees.
I got a few of them I won't get all too.
Second,
y'all get them, but go ahead.
Second Maccabees 15, I'm going to start at 12.
Go ahead.
And this was his vision, that Onias had been high priest, a virtuous and a good man,
Go ahead.
reverend in conversation, gentle in condition, well-spoken also, and exercised from a child in all points of virtue,
Go ahead.
holding up his hands, prayed for the whole body of the Jews.
Go ahead.
This done in like manner, there appeared a man with gray hairs, and exceeding glorious, who was of a wonderful and excellent majesty. Then Onias answered, saying, This is the lover of the brethren,
Go ahead.
who prayeth much for the people, for the holy city, to wit, Jeremiah, the prophet of the Most High. Whereupon Jeremiah, holding forth his right hand, gave to Judas a sword of gold.
This never happened. All right? In which scripture is that actually written? That never happened. But it was a faith booster for the people to believe. Man, he needed to get them to believe in the faith. Go ahead.
A sword of gold, and in giving it spake thus.
A sword of gold. But in giving them, he spake thus. All right, go ahead.
Take this holy sword.
Go ahead. A holy what?
A holy sword.
So how a holy sword look? Do it have spirits flying around it? Is it translucent? Like, is it glowing? Nah, man. It's a holy sword. The word is the holy sword. Go ahead.
A gift from the Most High.
Yep.
With the which thou shalt wound the adversaries.
With the which thou shalt wound the adversaries. And that's like you said, with the purpose that intent of the heart to what? Cut the heart. Right? These words, the sword in which the Bible is, it cut man's heart, man. Go ahead. Yeah, you can't heal. So that's what make it war. This would make what we're saying warlike. All right, just a spiritual war. But Esau Edom is coming with war intent in his mind physically. All right, go ahead, brother.
Verse 17. Thus being well comforted by the words of Judas, which were very good, and able to stir them up to valor, And to encourage the hearts of the young men, they determined not to pitch camp, but courageously to set upon them, and manfully to try the matter by conflict, because the city and the sanctuary and the temple were in danger.
So he did all that, all right, to infuse in the people strength and valor, all right, because they was growing weak. Because again, if you know you're in a battle or fight, any weak man, what? That weakens us. At the time when Gideon was drinking the water, he said, any man that lapped it, he looked at weak. He was on his hands and knees lapping. You got to bend down and do like this, man. All right?
Basically, the men that lap it and don't pay attention,
Yeah.
don't send them. But the ones that lap it but look over the hilltops, those are the men that want to come with me.
Ready, but what was they getting ready for? War. Right? So if we getting ready for war, then we got to be paying attention and tell us to be vigilant. So again, you in a war. All right, Brother Jake, if you don't like blood and gore and heads rolling, men on side us, myself, brothers, we may fall in a war. All right, but we know, but the only way to keep going in the war is to know you in a war, man. They got that sign with the sons, the Rothschild lady, Mara, she said, if my sons didn't want war, they wouldn't have none, right? But where it's not from the Heavenly Father, he's a man of war. All right, so if the Heavenly Father a man of war, don't you think he make his righteous go to war and the wicked? All right, so this the condition of the battle. All right, if you don't want war, put your sword up, and go home. Just go home, man. All right, it says have no connection with a coward or manners of war. You holding that? Come, beautiful.
Hey, somebody get that one. I think it's Deuteronomy. Yeah, that's one.
Come, beautiful. Hold on. Come on, get him. I mean, when everybody got him. Get what he went with the wine first, then we'll get by and by. Y'all got something? Y'all heard something? Come. Go ahead.
It's Sirach chapter 37, verse 11. Neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous, neither with a coward in matters of war.
Yeah, neither with a coward in matters of war. And every man in the tribes, of old, even when it was time to go to war, men that wasn't fit at the time, he'll tell them stay home with the women. Like, you can't even go to the bathroom. Oh, that's what Yeah, stay, go home. Yeah, come on, go ahead. That's I ain't know that would be one to do wrong. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 20, I'm going to start at 3. And shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint, fear not, and do not tremble, neither be ye terrified because of them. For Yahweh your power is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies, to save you. Now I'm going to jump down to verse 8. And the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, What man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart.
You want to speak on it?
No.
God, so he said, let his brother's heart faint with him. Because if we inspire or breathe faith into another brother, then if you're scared and weak and feeble and fearful, guess what? It can become contagious. So to put out any fire is a matter of war. Any fire that may start, all right, because a fire get wild, man. All right, when it's kindled. If you fearful, that can be a wildfire. Because everybody start being fearful. It says if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. So if the Lord coming out to fight our battles for us, then what should we really worry about? Because if the Lord be for us, then who can be against us? Because he's the ultimate man of war. He designed all the wars. He did all the killing in the wars because he killed and make alive, so he can total control of the world. Go ahead, brother.
Jake, what happens if you're an Israelite, you see a group of men running this way, you're not even going to think, okay, I need to run this way.
I need to run that way.
Like, that's going to be your first thought. So you see Jake panicking and flipping out, it's like, man, something got to be wrong.
Something wrong.
Send that man home, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can't be secretly fearful, because again, the spirit gonna search you out, right? If you something happen, like the brother said, somebody just bumped into the brother be have sweat coming down his head, eyes big. What's going on? We already at the battlefield of battle, man. You know, so we already on the front lines. All right, we got the garments on. We coming in the name of YAHAWASHI. We are a direct threat to Esau, Edom, right? And vice versa. Good is against evil and evil against good. So they got to understand what they part of. Again, you don't want battle, go home.
We almost got down a couple times.
Yeah?
We were over there. He's still out here by the sign.
Son, over the sign. He ain't no longer out here.
Yeah.
Because weak and left behind.
So,
You know, couple of hickeys, you have some headaches. Come on, man. Come on, Jay, what we talking about, man?
Especially,
black eye, whatever, broke arms. Come on.
Especially early on in this thing, like when 07, 08, man, we were getting into scuffles, fisticuffs every week. Going to jail, brothers, going to jail behind the word, man. All right, and that's just on a physical tip, you know. But we constantly always at war, you know, good against evil with these scriptures, man.
Yes.
All right. But on a physical tip, man, we have scoffers and shit like that come up and shit get crazy. That way you gotta prepare yourself to come on the block. You just can't come out here and think it because you see what we do, you think it's easy. It ain't easy half the time, you know. Sometimes it is. It is easy, but
It seems easy.
but it's a lot of work coming behind that too. You gotta prepare your spirit to come out here, man. This ain't for women. This ain't for your woman to come out here as a duel. Yeah, you know. It's not really for that.
When you're in a fight, there has to be an opposition, or it gotta be it's a battle. Like to know you in something, you gotta have something coming back towards you, man. You don't be this one beat the air. You ain't battling nothing. That's why Paul said that. All right, like you just you fainting. Come on, bro. Like you ain't just nothing else. But when it's gonna come back, you in the war.
Like your boy Melchizedek, he come out there with the women and the drums and the feathers. What the the Goliath sevens on in the rose petals as he walked. Stupid shit, man. Jay come out with the slippers on and shit. This ain't that time. Yeah, this ain't that time for that, man.
Gonna get taken.
it says that back in that Deuteronomy, any man that a betrothal wife planted a vineyard, or pretty much did something that'll have their mind back at the house, you ain't fit to be out on the line in the spiritual war.
You'll get somebody killed, man.
He told Yahawashi told the man who said, I just bought a house. Well, go back and deal with that, because when you come with me, you got to prepare your soul for temptation. So he was like, let me handle this. No, you ain't won't get down, because this is a continual war too. And in the war, you get wounded. So like the elder brother Ariana said, you fight injured. Right. So most Jake don't want to fight injured, because if somebody hits you in a spot where it's weak at, then you become weaker. You know, you got a broke arm. Like it's like, damn, I can't, all my strength not there. But that's again, these are all the conditions of the battle, man.
And then over time, you know, with this thing, you got to learn to separate home from this. We all got things going on at home. We all got shit going on at work, but you got to separate them. You can't come mad at shit at the house and come flash out on brother. I done seen it over the years. Flash out on brothers. But it's not even the brother, it's some shit that's going on at the house. You got to separate the two. That shit, you know, that's going to deal with, home is going to deal with home. Home is going to deal with home. While you here, you just got to deal with what you have here, man. Because at least here you have the peace, you know what I'm saying? But that's the battle that we at. All right. Well, when you go, it's a different battle.
Yeah.
You know, even with that situation at the house, sometimes it takes making a decision. Because why leave work? You already ain't at peace at work. You get home and ain't at peace. You know what I'm saying? So decisions have to be made sometimes, man. Manful decisions.
You ain't, bro. Even though when we're amongst each other and there's peace and around, Esau fucking with us. He's slashing our videos, taking them down, he being petty, giving the strikes. It's like a man at war his mind never leaves the battlefield. So even when we sleep, We got the ready gear. Jake might have his life by the bed, the gun. I mean, cause your sword, your shield. If you know you're in the war, you always need your sword. Now, it ain't gonna save you, but if you know you're in a physical war, yeah, it's just the precautionary measures we take, right? Yeah, like you lock the doors, put alarms on. That's a battle to remember to fight with discipline.
We constantly around these ninjas, man.
Round ninjas.
We run them constantly too. When you jump out the car, you gotta worry, yo, everything gotta be on your P's and Q's around these niggas, man. All right? That's why David made the statement he said, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. We in the valley of the shadow of death as we speak. Every time we come outside, we are faced with death, man. Something can go wrong.
This whole country is the front line for Jake.
Yeah.
I can add to you, it's the mindset of, brother, fight or flight. All right, so as a man, you got to know when to fight, you got to know when to fight, because the goal is always to make it home. Especially in this scenario, you want to make it home so we can continue to serve the Lord.
Now, in this thing, fighting for us is hide inside wisdom, because most of the time, Jake, what if you can't maneuver out the situation, and you gotta utilize wisdom in it, and that's hide. You hide yourself. That's all the time. Like you say, to avoid things is a discipline that you just don't want to let it go, but because you love the Lord, you have to let it go.
But even in combat, or even in certain tactical class, the best form of fighting is not to fight.
Not to fight.
Or don't even put yourself in that situation. If I know, like down here, if I know I'm gonna go to this so-called so-called second line, what I'm faced with?
Killing,
yeah, so there's another go.
Swords.
But that old saying, if I gotta bring a gun, why even go?
Why go to it?
That's using wisdom.
Proverbs 17 and 19.
You can't lose a battle that you never win.
Yeah. That's why wisdom teach you to what? Go. Our proofs and insight, it says in Proverbs 19:11, which is one I love the scripture, it says man prudence calls him to get it right. No, about his discretion. The discretion of a man, right? Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, Proverbs 19 and 11. It says the discretion of a man defer his anger.
Yeah, it defers anger. Because most of the time when Jay get angry, he stop thinking. You ever saw an angry man fight? He just run. He don't block. He don't. Yeah, it start to. Because in his heart, the fire done been kindled. It's like all or nothing now. So all his discipline goes out the window, which we can't leave wisdom, because wisdom disciplines us. It grows us. So as soon as we get outside the wisdom and want to take things into our own hand and be wise in our own conceit, that's when we're going to not just fail ourselves, we're going to fail brothers in the ministry too. Because when a brother call, you're going to say, what the fuck you did? Excuse. Well, what the hell you did? And you're going to be like, man, I lost it. Like, I lost it ain't good enough, brother. Like, we got to make it. We trying to win. All right? The only way for us to keep winning is to take losses, but by wisdom taking losses. All right? Because we losing already, man. Don't add to your losses by not using wisdom, man.
You're supposed to win spiritually.
Yeah, that's it.
We take L's in the flesh.
That's it. That's it. We're going to keep losing in the flesh. Yeah. We ain't trying to be stronger than you niggas. Right? None of that.
But you got Jake's, NG and message. You constantly put yourself in them situations.
In situations. Yeah, we just want to be more spiritual than Jake. We'll let Jake have the physical part, right? Because at the end of the day, all right, we're going to lock horns and then where we go. You just had a spiritual man fight a carnal man. The carnal man wins, right? All the time. Now, it's going to be situations where you just got to defend your. We understand that. But for the most part, wisdom will have you all the way out the way of things, man. Right? You're going to have little business. You're going to tend to what you need to tend to. You run into some situations, But what else?
Like that old saying, when you entertain a clown, you become part of the circus, man.
You got to be part of the circus.
So you got to get to the point. Let them argue with themselves. Let them fight with their own selves, man.
Yeah, Proverbs 17 and 19. Then I'm gonna brag out about the scripture.
I was looking for that scripture in the Apocrypha. You were saying that.
Oh, the fire kindled.
No, the Lord tell you about dealing with a angry man, a man enraged.
Enraged?
Yeah, you don't You know, you gotta stay from around them type of dudes, man.
Observe the time. You got, you got power to kill. Like that's another one too. That got, you know, that wealth forms in a man's heart. All right. You got to point that out real quick. Oh, it's Proverbs 17 and 19. Come. I'm gonna get it right next. Come, go ahead.
That's Proverbs 17 and 19. It says, "He loveth transgression that loveth strife,
He loveth transgression that loveth strife." Go ahead.
and he that exalteth his gate seeketh destruction."
Yeah, he that lift up his gate seek destruction. Because what Esau Edom said, y'all, now we got the biggest missiles. You know, that gate, a gate is what? Used for protection or in closure, or, you know, surrounded. But you exalting your gate, you gonna seek destruction. What it is in that video, that movie we watched, the nigga say, "I don't wear a black belt because I'm inviting."
That's
You know,
Superfly.
Superfly. He said, if I put a black belt on, everybody gonna try it. What if I wear a brown belt? I just fit right in, man. You know, with this that in the NLT. Anyone who loves the quarrel loves sin. And Esau loved what? Strife. He loved the sin. He loved the war and put brothers against each other, blame the innocent, right? He the son of perdition. Right? He called what we went over when the common brothers aware of it, he called the children of Hades and children of hell. But how the son of perdition or the man of hell gonna say anything about hell? Hell and destruction is never formed, right? So how you gonna say these are children of hell when they not just hell raisers? They send us to hell, put us through hell, keep us in hell. They have us captive in hell. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all the architects of hell. That's a good one, brother. He is as death. It says, anyone who loves quarrel loves sin. And he's the man of sin. Anyone who trusts in high walls invites disaster. So you're going to invite danger. All right? When you're safe, you're going to invite danger because the world is dangerous. Danger is going to be around you, man. All right? He that turneth the righteousness, making himself a prey. All right? Because why? In his heart, he won't do that which is right, man. You're going to invite that which is evil in. Go ahead, brother.
I got a quick precept. This is Proverbs 29:9. It says, "If a wise man contended with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest." So like the brothers going this to them, there's the 2/3 the different people around us, since they have wicked spirits, they're always trying to figure us out, and it drives them crazy that they can't figure us out. You know what I'm saying? So they, you might have people that come up to you, they ask you questions. You know what I'm saying? They're really trying to, pull and grab at your spirit to get you to say something where they could battle you on. You know what I'm saying? And that battle could actually lead all the way up into an altercation, a physical altercation. So don't even, you gonna say something?
I said, what you made me think about my woman mama one time telling them, I know he doing something. Like, you do the truth, like you just go.
Yeah, be gone.
Yeah, come back. I know you made when you said that you made me think about her. I know he. Yeah. What do you do? Right. And then the shit went into other shit. They always when they don't know nothing, they always say they just pushing on you. Oh, he doing this, he doing that. They make assumptions. Or he doing all type of shit. I'm like, whatever, man.
We actually, what our women and people don't know, we actually go out and walk so our houses can be safe, man. Think about it. If we go fight for the Lord, that brother YAHAWAH did a video said it pays to do right. I want to put that in the
But another thing though, when we follow the scripture says, the scripture clear to let not the right, let not the left hand know what that right hand doing. Man.
That's
right?
A battle. That's a battle. That's an inner battle, man.
Like that one, Jake walking on eggshells, you might as well just go with your move. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there, you fight. That comes to a point where you start fighting against yourself, man. I ain't about to fight myself.
Yeah,
Hey, this is what I'm really, like I said, I ain't got nothing to deal when it comes to your woman or your woman people. I'm dealing with you.
Yeah,
I'm dealing with you.
I owe you nothing.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man.
I owe nothing.
This is what it is. Take it or leave it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? take it or leave it, man.
Yeah.
Why beat yourself up? In your own castle, man.
We already won flesh against spirit, you know.
Yeah, I ain't about to start adding stuff to the flesh.
It's like,
Oh no.
I got that. You mind about the back?
Let's start.
hold on. We gotta get. Thank you. Somebody
He got something. That's one he never brought it up.
Oh, you was holding something too, right?
Yeah, hold on. All right.
He got the one that next week. He just brought out a precept.
Oh, good.
This is Sirach 9, verse 13. It says, keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death.
Right now, we know the man that had power to kill, chiefless Esau Edom, Psalms 83, all those bases that's tied into him. But what about 2/3 of our people? Jay got to understand that too. They are given to Satan. In Second Timothy, it tells you that Satan have taken captive of them according to his will. So if Satan got the power to kill, all right, then he got millions like the 2/3, these mistress monsters. You gotta know that, huh? The YNs. Right? You gotta know that they got power to kill too. So you gotta know how to deal. Really, we gotta know how to deal mostly with our own people. Because Esau Edom, he a lone shooter. Yeah. Our people is close quarters. Nah, stay close. Esau get on the roof and shoot. It's an analogy. He a cowardly killer. All right? You know, he gonna kill you through the wind, the water. You know, like but it's strategic too. Because Jake should follow the laws, statutes, and commandments, which is again, that's the sword, the shield. All right, to what? To look out for this devil.
But like we always say too, before you start to identify them enemies, you gotta first identify the enemy in yourself.
That's true, yeah. Enemy is my enemy. Yeah.
You gotta get into understanding the things that make you go off and lust and identify and deal with them. But some Jakes don't want to deal with that, man. They want to run from the problems, you know. Go ahead.
Like the analogy with the going to the gun range. That's why they tell you when you start to line your weapon up, start at the 25-meter range first. You learn how to knock down that shorter target, and then you start graduating to the 300.
Right.
When you start close to you, so you can make sure everything is in order.
That's a good point.
But Jake don't deal with self. You got to deal with the man in the mirror. We've been, the apostles have been saying that. You got to deal with that man in the mirror first, man. All right, the lust, different things you get into. Jake, it shouldn't have to take a brother to constantly, brother constantly rebuking you over things that you naturally go off in. You know, because you got them Jakes that hide that shit, man. They'll deal with something. You deal with it, then right back a day or a week later, they deal with the same thing because you have a problem, you know?
It says in the scriptures, you cleanse yourself from touching the dead body and go back and touch the dead body. What was the point in washing yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a veil, with a veil to wash. In other words, it's like it's useless. So again, like you say, as we walk in this truth in the Lord of cleanses, would again for us to go back into the world, become filthy again, man. Right? Because technically we clean, man. All right, we as filthy ragged, Jake. We clean because we're in the Lord. So you clean in the Lord. All right, that's one thing. You clean in the Lord. Yeah, go ahead. The word walk.
This is the word war in etymologyonline.com. It says war, it contests between nations.
A contest between nations. You got, and the contest is what? Is gaming. You know, it's a back and forth. You know, Squid Game. Whatever it is, you are basically contesting one another, man. All right, go ahead.
A contest between nations.
With a struggle. With a strike. Go ahead.
That's a contest between nations, peoples, or parties.
Go ahead.
Carried on by force of arms.
By force of arms. So when you do get in war, all right, the force of arms. Now this war again, like you said, this is a weapon. All right. It says our weapons of warfare are not carnal. So okay, carnal. Right? The new Jake gonna have that. That's you all let that, but that carnal. So this says
a contest between nations, peoples, or parties carried on by force of arms.
Yeah, man against man. All right, go ahead.
Large-scale military conflict.
Go ahead.
Difficulty dispute, hostility,
Right.
fight, combat, war.
So these not all those things is a representation of, we gonna just say it, it's blood getting drawn, man. All right, there ain't no hiding. That means it's physical contact. All right, it's on, it's on site, like Jay like to say, man. All right, go ahead, you gonna say
Yeah, I
something?
want to say too. Yeah, it said contest. What the contest for a prize?
Well, prize.
A prize. So yeah, basically in a sense, like, hey, what war we in the war of these nations? Dominion.
Yeah, they don't give you
Yeah.
but they don't give you the prize in the contest. You gotta go win it.
Yeah.
And you got other people fight like that's trying to get the, because they're gonna say only one can win the prize, man. Right? For the most part. Okay, so that's a war. So when you start to level, put everything into perspective in your lives, everything a war. You and your woman at home is a war. And work is a war. Esau, Edom here as a war. Ain't nowhere you go, you gonna be warring here, brother.
Hey, but that's why we make that statement and say most things are a demon. Because it's a particular movie. I can't remember the name of it. I'm not really big on movies. But they show you how everything, most things are demons, man. The demon of doubt, the demon of this, the demon of that. Like we say, that dude got a smoking demon on him. It's really demons out here.
Yeah.
That you up against, man.
That's it. Yeah. That's why the Lord said, make you ready for the battle. So that's what we got to do. We're seeing that, all what's going on in the world. We're seeing a lot of things. We were seeing the evil. When you go to Proverbs 22 and 3, we see the evil. We hide ourselves in the ability and knowledge. That's exactly what we got to do. Put on the whole armor. YAHAWASHI trying to shine. Yeah, I got that. I'll hold it. It says here, Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3 says, a prudent man or a wise man perceives the evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So that's what we're exactly seeing. We're seeing the evil. We're seeing the things constantly increasing level, right? We're seeing that, the love of men constantly waxing cold and cold. So right now we're preparing. How we're preparing is wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Will sustain us in those times of trouble. The Lord gonna be a stronghold in these times of trouble. You got it, man.
What you got, Michelle?
All right, it's 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3. It says, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds." But the key point was, even though we walk in the flesh, we don't war after the flesh. We don't desire to actually have a war, an entanglement with fleshly things. We walk through the spirit, and this is the scriptures is our sword, man. Like the brother's been alluding to, this is the only thing that we can battle with. All right, we're not battling with the scriptures, using wisdom, all right, understanding, all right, like the brother say, righteous God, then you losing the battle, man. You losing the war,
Yeah, brother. Biggest fight, like you say, my enemy is my enemy. Mm-hmm. Which your spirit is good, but that which I do, like Paul said, I will not, like it's a greater battle. And really, how you gonna win? Like you say, how you gonna win against Edomite or whoever when you yourself, you just don't got nothing. You don't have no tools to work with. You ain't applying wisdom. You don't know the Lord. You don't know the name of the Lord. All right, you ain't in the house of men who fighting for righteousness. Because you gotta be you gotta be in the presence of that, man. You can't just go along and fight the whole world on its own. The world is strong. The world is a war you definitely gonna lose to. All right? That's why the Lord gonna break the world in half, man. Because if not, it'll overtake everybody, man. Esau Edom is of the world, he's worldly. All right? And through the world we die. Think about it. Sin runs the world, brother. All right, so through the world we die. All right, the only way we can battle sin is with what? Righteousness, man. It's the word. Go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 28:8. Abstain from strife, and thou shalt diminish thy sins. For a furious man will kindle strife.
The furious man, again, chief Esau, he's going to kindle strife. It's already in his heart to get busy. Revelation, we're going to bring it out.
That's Satan.
Yeah, what a prince of the house. Look at him. He didn't like that himself. He is boisterous. The boisterous went.
Yeah.
Bring it out again.
Sirach 28:8. abstain from strife, and thou shalt diminish thy sins. For a furious man will kindle strife.
Yeah, he gonna be contentious. He gonna constantly just go on and on, man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
Verse 9. A sinful man disquiteth friends.
Go ahead.
And maketh debate among them that be at peace.
Now, who make debate amongst us that be at peace? Our enemies and our enemies, which Israelites are enemies. All right, the Israel that's not of the Most High. We specify it. All right, there's an Israel not of the Most High, man. Right, that's 2/3 of our people. That's Israelites. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 10. As the matter of the fire is, so it burns.
So as the matter of the fire is, so it burns. Esau said in his heart, the days of my father I'm on, you know.
The days of my,
Yeah, the days of my father, you can say it.
the days of mourning for my father at hand, and will I slay my brother Jacob.
But the battle of the fire is burning. So that fire is burning in Esau, man. Just like the fire is burning in us for the Lord to come back and save us, man. All right? We got a fire burning in us too for the Lord to put restore righteousness on the earth, man. Go ahead, brother.
And as a man's strength is, so is his wrath.
So as a man's strength is, so is his wrath. Get it with this one where it says riches and something lift up strength. No, riches lift up strength. Go ahead, read that again for us. Go ahead, bring it out. Get it. Get it. Yeah.
And as a man's strength is, so is his wrath.
Yes, as a man's strength is, so is his wrath. Now, the Lord girded Esau, Edom in this kingdom with strength, right? Weapons, right? You know, riches. Okay, so he's girded up. That's why he that exalted his gate, seeking destruction. You see, because he what? He prideful in what he got to. He said, who shall see me? Who gonna break me down? Right? So he that exalted his gate, seek destruction, man. Go ahead, brother.
And according to his riches, his anger rises.
And according to his riches, his anger rises. Go ahead. You got it? Go ahead, you read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 11 and verse.
And he ain't even really rich.
14.
Go ahead, Shalawam. Go ahead.
Says here.
That ain't the one. I think it's around 40.
It's right there.
Yeah, I'm see what that one is.
Okay.
Go ahead, it's around 40. That's
That's the right one.
yeah.
This is chapter 40, verse 26. Riches and strength lift up the heart.
But when it lift up the heart, which we've been talking about, that's why these devils want now. How these devils have accumulated their riches over time? What? Listen, stop playing. That right and walk. This how these devils accumulated their riches, man. And still, you know, it says riches and strength lift up the heart, man. Because war is in these people's heart, man. All right, the war is in every damn heart, man. Go ahead. Say, guy. Come, yeah, you got that one. I'm gonna let you get that. Trust me. Go ahead.
Sirach 40 and 26. Riches and strength lift up the heart.
Yeah.
That's a plan. Yeah.
Look at that shit though.
It's just blanket. That's going like real. It's weird. They ain't just saying blanket. Go ahead.
That quiet as a motherfucker.
So good.
It says riches and strength lift up the heart.
Go ahead.
The fear of YAHAWASHI is above them both.
Yeah, what's the fifth? This the peace within, our habitation right here, man. All right, that's that peace in the world where there's really no peace at, man. All right, that fear is wisdom. Wisdom gives us peace, man. All right, that's why we won't walk. All right, but we want a particular war to happen, man. All right, this realm got to battle the spiritual realm. This the war we waiting for. We want war for peace. Yeah, we want war for peace and peace for war. It's the same thing. Go ahead, Doc.
There is no want in the fear of Yahweh, and it needed not to seek help.
And it needed not to seek help. These devils, they want to pillage the earth. They want to, go, but they doing that in what? In their heart, for the intent of their hearts, man. All right? To help what? Themselves. Right? The Lord is coming, sending a whole host of heaven to help who? Us, man. All right? So we need that help. All right? So it got to be in your heart to walk. You got to walk with the Spirit, what the scriptures do. It's a righteous way to walk, man. All right? Then there's a wicked way to walk. Because what the wicked is doing, they're murdering. All right? What we going to do in the kingdom of heaven is kill.
That's why the scripture says right now that our warfare is not carnal.
Now you ready?
Yeah, it's not carnal. Man.
Oh, you right. I'm fine. Just had it.
Brother, what that one in it's Proverbs something? It say something about war weapons or something like that. Man, I ain't been to it in a long time.
You go, they got more?
God,
You gotta go to 11. Good job, Mike.
And according to his riches, his anger riseth. And the stronger they are, which contend, the more they will be inflamed.
Yeah, the stronger they are, which contend, the more they will be inflamed. Because what we do, we inflame these devils, right? Because again, you know, we speaking, we shaking the hand at it. We speaking some walls. We speaking words of love. Like we waving the hand like you damn done. We in their kingdom. So when we kings, ain't nobody gonna lift their hand up to us, man. All right, they better not. And they cut you because they know what we're saying is real. There you go. But what again? It falls. What forms in a man's heart did it come out their mouth? With Trump, all these devils, these different devils. You know it, bro. Let you grab it. All right, these different presidents. And then they all talking about war, man. War talk is in full effect right now. All right, war is always in season when you talk about that. Right? That's gonna be the equalizer of the earth. So everybody talking about that. These devils have put their eyes in the heavens. All right, yeah, like for what? The war. This is the big the final showdown. Yeah, the realm's about to clash. You know, so you as a man of the Lord, brother, we gotta speak about this. All right, war is a big thing, man. Like it's big business for them. All right.
They say all walls are bankers' walls.
Walls are bankers' walls. Riches lift up strength, lift up the heart, man. These devils done got high, man, in their habitation and profit, man. Go ahead.
They had a sister on the GMS testimonials page. She had a thing where she had a dream of the kingdom of heaven, so to speak, or a vision. And she said we all had one mind. Everybody who was the Israelite all had one mind. And the Edomites also all had one mind too as well. And she said that she knew their thoughts, like she can perceive that some of them were sad, remorseful. And but she said all the rest of them was thinking of a way to overthrow the Israelites in the kingdom of heaven.
Well, because their hearts not changed, right? When the Lord put our hearts a certain, our hearts are just gonna be changed to righteousness, right? Like a channel to righteousness. Like we ain't gonna be able to turn the channel off. All right, now we can go back and forward, but in the kingdom, you ain't gonna think wickedly, man. How? Like how? Right? It's gonna be in your inward part, so it's gonna what? It's gonna dominate your spirit. It's gonna totally take over your spirit, man.
It's gonna still be the same. Just like in this kingdom, you had Israelites. Like we seek the righteous way overtake them, just as our ancestors when they was bonded and chained on the plantation. You had Jake wanted to overthrow the Edomites. Man.
Yeah, y'all was thinking about it.
So even in the kingdom, it's gonna be a way they're gonna think about everything that they're gonna do. Just like the curses fell on us, there's nothing we can do for as overtaking this man. Same thing with them. The curse is gonna fall on them double. They ain't gonna be able to overtake us, man. They gonna think about it. You gonna have that Edomite yeah. He ain't gonna he gonna fail horribly, man.
Yeah, like your brother said, you could try it. Try means to test. So they probably I'm gonna put it in their heart to try.
Hey, we gonna have some of them.
My power.
We're gonna have some of them, just like they used to take the strongest of our people and demonstrate, destroying them in front of our wives, children, and stuff. Some people might want to get jacked up, man. They're gonna buck up.
They're gonna raise up. Yeah, they're gonna buck up. Examples have to be made. Examples gotta be made, brother.
What that other one was? It's something else I'm thinking about. Well, it's something else had happened. I'm kind of thinking about. But hey, you definitely gonna have the minds to, want to overtake. You gonna have the minds to want to break away and run. All right.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna put them same yokes that you put on our necks. We're gonna put them on y'all necks, man.
Brothers out there doing I always forget the brother's name. You know what I'm talking about, the brother from the morning. He was like, that's just gonna be his morning workout. You know, let his Edomites get that mind to revolt. So I can just wake up, give me a good little stretch, and lay belt to ass. Yeah, they all right with some blood. Shit. You know, like that was trying to come back. Both.
The best part of waking up is gonna be putting a foot, all right, to your backside.
Right. That's right.
For real.
You buck up, you gonna be fucked up.
They gonna do it. Hey, I'm gonna put it on your mind to fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on your mind to fuck up. We gonna know when you fucking up. It's like you gonna yeah, they thinking about running. I see them running in the woods and shit, you know, hiding. We gonna make it just like y'all did us, man. We gonna have them. Y'all remember, man? Did y'all ever see some of them slave movies? Them devils always had them bloodhounds with all that red pink on their eyes. Running. We gonna do all that shit though, man. We gonna do it all though, bro.
He's something to be working, and his chain's just gonna magically unsnap. Yeah. It's like nobody's around.
And we even tell them that you like to try me. You want to test me. That try.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it all.
We're gonna let them try.
I'm gonna sit in front of the, like y'all used to have the big house. We're gonna sit in front of the palace with that lemonade and watch y'all work, man. We're gonna do that. Everything that y'all did, that's double, man. The slave ship.
Leave the cake out there and go inside of the bread. Now, you know, right now. Nigga ain't 8 days, weeks. The cake sitting there.
We be on that cherry, looking down at them and stuff.
The color pies. Yeah, we gonna do that.
Martin said, "Oh damn, my totem fell in it." Had him on them poles. What do you call them? It was like drinks. It was yeah, had them standing on coke bottles and they fell. One of them gonna get shot. You know?
Yeah, instead of the gun line, we gonna have a ride line. When they pass that one, we gonna crack it in the head with the ride line. Yeah, you trip and fall, then let them accidentally go over it. All right, again, we gonna meditate terror, man. All right, we gonna meditate terror. But where that starts at? In the heart. Everything starts in the heart. Give me Proverbs 23 and 7. Don't worry about it. Proverbs 23 and 7.
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7. It says, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he."
So again, the curse, a man that's cursed, he can only think of curse. He's cursed. He can't think right. The Lord said, who can make that crooked, which is straight, which is crooked? Or who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing? Not one. Only the Lord can do that. So the Lord ain't gonna help these devils in the kingdom. Like, come on, bro.
I found the other one I was looking for too, though. You heard me?
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 18. It says, "Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyed much good."
Yeah, wisdom are better than weapons of war. But you got sinners with weapons of war. This nigga kill a whole nation of people. He created the waste of the destroy, which is gonna help destroy him, man. All right? Sinners, read it again, man. Let me
go back to.
Oh, you got it off? Yeah. Wisdom is weapons of war.
It says.
What? Go ahead, Salaki. Read it again.
Yeah, wisdom. Ecclesiastes 9 and 18. It says, "Wisdom is better than weapons of war."
Yeah, wisdom is better than weapons of war. Even when, like David said, when he speaks, it's war. He was speaking of wisdom, so it's better than weapons of war. Because again, once a man's spiritually defeated, it's nothing he can go to. He can't. What he can avoid, he can't battle anymore. All right, because you basically took the soul out. When you soulless, you're dead, right? He can't what?
Can't defeat wisdom.
Yeah, he can't defeat wisdom. Right? That's why Paul said, "We're the scribes of this world." Like, where the people at who got knowledge in this world? Like, what's up? Tell them come through. They like, nah, because when you beat this devil with wisdom, he won't beat you with a sword. This the pain. Whip them niggas. You know that's in their heart. I put the thing in there. He said, how many times you use the N word in your house? Clarence. Yeah, these devils in their house eating food, just using the N-word all day.
That's it.
But we ain't even, they're real niggas. Like they talking about themselves, man. But as a man thinking it, so is he. Go ahead, bro.
No, it says, eat and drink, said,
No, read it from the top.
verse 7 again. It says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he.
As he thinking in his heart, so is he. So we got our own brothers. You still holding that Jeremiah 9 and 8? Don't get off. Now how you grab that, bro? Jeremiah 9 and 8. So our own brothers have thoughts in their heart. 2/3. The other nations, everybody is against the will of the Lord, man. Everybody's just against the righteous in general. All right. So that's a battle in itself. We gotta win as much as we can, and the only way we really win, all right, is by taking L's, man. All right, L's are lesson learned. You put a good quote in there. It says, "What didn't work out for you, worked out for you." Something like that, right?
Really worked out.
Yeah, it really worked out for you.
Yeah,
You know,
what didn't work out really worked out.
really worked out because we got it in our mind to thrash you, to trade you niggas to pieces. But then we're gonna go to jail. So you know what worked out, man? The Lord gonna kill your ass. A curse or something put on it, man. That's it. All right, and that works out for us.
This is Proverbs 16:32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit, and he that taketh the city. Hey, as the brother was just going into, it's a spiritual fight we're in right now, because just as Esau is in his bag of carnality, we're in our bag with spirituality. When we get out of line, immediately we've got everything to lose. And you made a beautiful point probably last week or a couple of weeks ago, like what sense is for us with all this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to crash out over some random nigga that's got nothing going on in his life? You beat his ass, he died or go into a coma, and now you're in jail.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now what?
Hey, you in there, what you gonna do? Join the nation? Cause what the niggas say when they get in there, you coming to the nation? You know, cause the nation accept everybody, right? The nation of Islam, they accept everybody. You're gonna be a part of the nation, nigga looking for protection in jail. So what you gonna do? You gonna go tell the head people in the jail that y'all not no
You can't preach in the rec yard, man.
Yeah, you can't preach on the right. Them niggas gonna kill you in there. The Nation of Islam, the whole jail, 90%. Go in there and tell them you not know, you Israelites, you ain't know. Them niggas gonna kill you in there, man.
Go in there and tell the Arab nation they Edomites.
They
They're gonna kill your ass, man.
They gonna kill you in there, man.
Shawn Michael jeans.
Yeah,
Going over to the table with the Israelites, telling them they
Israelites.
It's gonna kill you, man.
Jesus Christos is the
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something. When you see them Mexicans putting them boots on, they going to war.
Yeah.
You see them Mexicans walking around with boots on, you just know it's going down in their yard, man.
Yeah, Jake time they tennis.
You can't preach in that, man. So that's the best place to stay out of jail too, man.
That's it.
Wall.
Hell,
Different wall here.
Lord have mercy.
The freaking wall. This is
Yeah,
God.
Lord, come on.
Gyrating walls. This is fancy. It's more dangerous in jail. Brother, you're thinking they locked down and they can't go and move around there in one place. It's more dangerous than nothing in the world. Well, in the world, more dangerous still.
That's why you have no wisdom and knowledge to be stacked in every time. You gotta be firm. You gotta give hell and faith. You gotta be locked in. And you can't be moving, ill, doing ill-advised things because of your life. Yeah.
Then, like he said, you could take a city with strength, but to rule your spirit and be spiritual, like you gonna become a god for that, right? Because a man, you take a city, you conquer something. But to become like a mini god, that's another level. All right, you getting powers that's unfathomable, right? You starting to defy the odds of things, man. And that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be like the image of the Heavenly Father, man. Our minds can't start to think that, like David, so that's a whole nother level, man.
Instead of taking the city, you taking the world,
Taking the world.
and everything in it, like
Yeah.
Scarface said, Chico,
Right.
the world
I want the
and
world.
everything in it.
Yeah, nigga want a country. This nigga want a nation over here. This nigga want 2,000 people.
Hey, the nigga,
We want everything.
nigga from the east, he just want the block.
He want the block.
Man, we want the whole world and everything in it.
He want respect on the block.
That's why we tell Esau, we don't want no 40 acres in the middle. We don't want no reparations.
We
We
good.
want to sell your sons and daughters.
We
I want to
good.
put our foot on your goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want.
We want a full recompense.
That's it.
Because you know sometimes Jake wants 20%. Like the elder said, them niggas went down there protesting, got guns and knives. Esau offered them a job. Them niggas ain't got no more war in their heart now.
Oh, you got me a job.
Niggas just killed Big Mama, the children slaughtered everybody. They come down there to get busy, niggas can take this job. Now everything all good, man.
Master, it's good.
Yeah, man, now,
Thank you,
when
man.
war is in your heart,
Yeah.
it's permanently there, man.
You
It's on.
You
Hey,
a
what
sinner.
happened
In the season of war.
ever since Frednall Floyd got kneed on the neck? You ain't seen them niggas. Them niggas ain't done nothing in Minnesota. No more.
Hey,
No
you
more.
hear about the word imp, the imp, not imp.
Esau handed out some jackets and some gloves up there, and some nice North Face boots.
Yeah.
And went back to sleep, man.
That's it.
And went back to sleep. You ain't hear nothing else about it. What happened in Baton Rouge? With old boy at the stove, he got shot. Artem Sterling. Nothing. Them niggas still jigging out there. Yeah, eating on what they call them down there, boudin balls and shit, man. Them niggas ain't worried about them goddamn Artem Sterling and nobody else.
Is they still out there when the police car rolled up that you put in there? They had the guns out. You got to see the woman with the assault rifle and everything like that.
Yeah, I think they're still out there. I think they're still out there.
That's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. You give it over the weekend. They're gonna throw a football game or something. Some entertainment gonna come up and they ain't gonna remember that.
They're gonna say an apology and hand out
Some
little
stamps.
some Little Caesars, all you eat pieces, and then it's gonna be it.
Yeah, a stimulus, a small stimulus check.
But right now, the anger is on. Jake out there with you see the Jake out there with the Draco?
Yeah.
Jake out there in the corner.
Walking at it. Police rolling up. Get out of here. You see the woman, the nigga.
Then look at her.
I don't give
The
a
gun bigger than her. She had no sights.
no sights.
No iron sights, nothing on the gun. Just walking around. I said, Lord have mercy.
Shit.
What happened?
That's wild.
We're no forward sight.
That's
At all.
the inside joke. Let's clear that out. And,
Yeah, man.
where we at? Where we at?
But yeah, Jake started off with some fire though.
Yeah, we about to shut it down. The song 50. We can say that song. You can bring that song 55 and 21 out. Y'all got something? Let's clear them out. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can bring that song right now.
In Psalms 55, verse 21, it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and we know that's a characteristic of our chief enemy, Esau Edom. You know, the words of his mouth. All right, he speaks smooth things. All right, he want a smooth Jake over. You know, but his main point, his main thing to do. All right, as it says, war is in his heart. All right, he's thinking of a way to destroy you, man. All right, he's thinking of a way to take you down. All right, furthermore suppress you. You know, you got it.
So go ahead. My bad. My bad.
It says his words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. You know, and that's what he's trying to use. You know, his words. You know, they say they were drawn swords.
Yeah, man. So again, though wars in his heart and his drawn swords. That's all he could do. He a spear. All right. That's an omen of Cain. All right, being a weapon, the artificer. I mean, that's as far as it goes. He done reached his height, man. When he reached his house, then shall he fall. So he been falling ever since. And he got up high. So that fall gonna be that much more harder. The higher you go, the harder the fall become, man. All right, because his heart is lofty. It's lifted up. All right, but as a man thinketh, it, so is he. And he have thought he have been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews. Right? He have thought his heart is deep. Right? The Lord have had him think out thoughts so and he ain't gonna be able to carry out on this side, and the Lord's still gonna judge him for that, man. All right, because his things he won't do us more than what he's doing. Is the Lord just not allowing him to do it, man? You gotta know that. The wicked gonna go beyond measures, man. What we can think about. When we find out what this devil was doing, it's gonna blow our damn mind. Even if we got a clue of somewhat of things, the Lord gonna show us the things we was clueless about. All right, and the fire gonna burn in our hearts in the kingdom of heaven. We gonna kill you, devil.
That's why I was preparing a lesson about it's a particular scripture that goes into provision or hedge. How the Lord did put a hedge around us, even over here, covering of protection, man. That's simply with the angels. Every brother has a group of angels or angel protecting them, man. Because if not, this devil would have been when it's moved. Like I always go into, you put these damn cell phones in your head. You got all type of radiation going on. You got all type of stuff going on that the angels and the Lord protect us from, man. Because if not, this devil, he would have went and was moved a long time ago. Long time. I'm talking about. That's why he's gonna. Scripture tell you how he's gonna go with his move. The Lord gonna lift up a standard against him, man. All right, where he's not gonna be able to. We coming into a time where he's not gonna be able to touch us, man. With a million feet pole. The Lord will give us spiritual powers, man. On this side. All right? Brothers, they got some brothers that's going to get powers, man. All right? They're going to give this devil a run for his money. With the so-called latest and greatest technologies of weapons, man. Ain't nothing he's going to be able to do. All right? But like I said, but as of right now, we have a hedge runner, man. All right? What that is Psalm 37. Yeah, angels encamping about the righteous, man. Right? Even that other one, I always forget when he was saying that what did Elijah?
Yeah, it's more of us. It's more of him than it be of us. When he prayed for him to see the angels.
Yeah, he basically made him see within the spiritual realm of what was actually going on around us.
Yep.
Which we always go into. You know, there's angels and demons right now traveling around us right now, doing certain things for the Lord. So if we was able to put on that lens and see, we'll see that they got angels around us right now as we speak, man.
Yeah, they had a movie, I believe it's with the guy that plays Spider-Man, Tom Holland, and they had these little demon spirits or whatever, and they would come in, they'll be kind of cloaked a little bit, but they'll be moving around everybody, you know, basically trying to enter them or something like that to, you know, get them to do something wicked.
Yeah. Yeah, so that and I always bring it up. Jacob's ladder. Jacob's ladder show you that Esau knows about the demons. You know how demons go about deciding jumping on people, doing certain shit, man. Same thing for the angels, man. We have that hedge. All right? The hedge of protection, man. Go ahead.
I got two for what you said about the hedge and around the protection. But if I can add, the Lord told us in the beginning in Genesis that he said he shall bruise our feet. He shall bruise his heel, and he shall bruise his with 3 and 15. Genesis. But it says gonna bruise his head, which because this devil mind, he gonna, you know, like he gonna cut the head of Leviathan off, which is symbolic for what? Great strength, and nobody can do nothing with Leviathan, all right? But the Lord gonna do that. That's why we're gonna bruise his devil head, because whether his thoughts started, that's the most wicked. All right, because his spirit, man. His spirit is off to where the Lord discontinuing him. Yeah, like your line gotta go, right? Whenever your line gotta go, you toe up, brother. No son of man, you toe up, man. The Lord even bringing the nations back to service. This devil gets gone. Now we can know, of course, we don't know the spirit, but he gonna be gone in the earth, man. All right, his name gonna be put out. The Lord gonna hit this devil's head. Because when you cut a head off, the body gone. That's it.
Cut off the head of the serpent.
You cut off the head of the serpent, it's gone. That's it. What you do a snake, you get to cut the head or beat the head, he dead. If you beat his body and his tail, he gonna live. You can cut his tail.
He gonna heal back.
He's gonna heal back.
That's what happened. That's what happened in the system with this devil. He was wounded. He was wounded back then, but he came back revived and stronger, man.
Yeah, he was wounded. Yeah, that's right.
But now when Yahawah shotgun, they gonna cut the head off that snake.
Man, yeah, that's right, bro.
Gonna cut the head of that snake off, man.
Don't come back.
That's a future prophecy. He been saying that.
That nigga was wicked because he was wicked back then. You know, even first Maccabees 1:7 tell you about it. When all them devils, Alexander the freak was in power. Man, them niggas was doing their thing.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar, them niggas was doing
Evil
their thing.
was multiplied in the earth.
Yeah.
So you know what came with that? Blood, dying, more oppression, heavier oppression.
And then when David and them going back with David, they ran their asses up in them caves, but they didn't finish the job, man. They let them sit up in them caves for a period of time, and then what? They came out in the Renaissance.
Yeah, prophecy though. You know.
Yeah, full of wickedness, man.
Yeah.
This nigga came down with the funny clothes on. All right, freaked out, bro. Yeah.
Can't talk.
Yeah.
Fine.
And he just went on a spree of just conquering. All right. And I'm just jumping through periods of time, but he just went through conquering shit, man, taking people out. All right, subduing people, enslaving people. Until this very day. Now you got these that were talking about having I got a video. Well, I got a video gonna trip y'all out. This that we plan on doing with this, they got a Stargate program. They plan on doing with this AI shit. This devil, man, this man here, he gotta go, bro. All right, and they really, like I say, these investors that got together, they about to go with this move with this market of beast, man. And they already went through this move through the how can I say, jab or the big pokey. That part of the program is done. Now they about to go they move with putting the big motherboard in you. So that's all the chip is, the motherboard to the other systems that they already got in the people that got the jab.
That's part of their law. They introduced it to us though.
Oh, but hold on.
Because it was against us. It was against the Heavenly Father.
I don't know when y'all ever find it, because we about to end it. But that, and like I said, maybe we'll go into this tomorrow at camp. There's an article I brought out many times. Y'all remember the article I brought out where it was under the National Defense Organization Act, where they deemed America as a battleground. And they said that you people are the enemy. And they're going to go to war against, man.
That's a declaration of war, brother.
Yeah, he said it in there. In the National Defense Organization Act, they deemed America a battlefield, and you people are the enemy. They're going to go to war with you. Through what? Biotech, the jab, everything. Everything, man. Yeah. Hey, on that video, the video on the top, see, this nigga saying he wanna put something under your skin where he know your emotions. If we say something on this TV, we don't know if you're mad, if you're sad, we don't know your. They don't want to know everything.
That's your cognitive.
Yeah.
That's a part of your brain that sends out those signals.
But in Sirach 17, the Lord gave us eyes and ears to see, right? In the cognitive understanding of things. So what is he doing? This nigga Hawthorne went past. Yes, brother. No, past. Obviously, he's trying to surpass that. Like he's trying to see.
So he gonna say, on the video, the nigga say, what need for God? That's natural. We God's now. We can do this. This nigga go on the video, see that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could piss God off, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, because they tried, like they think the Lord done let them go so far with what they've been doing. And to them, it's been a long time. But when you're in power, things tend to go slow, right? Well, fast. Well, it's fast, but when you're in power, you got nothing pushing against you. Like, you got no resistance of any kind. So this devil, like it says in Romans 13, the power that be, like you resist, they resisting the Heavenly Father, man. Intentionally. Right? Intentionally.
That's why they put in their mind to go to war. They go to war when YAHAWASHI come back.
Yep.
All this shit is pre-planned out already, man.
I couldn't think of that movie. It was a movie I seen. It's something about I can't think of the name movie. Anyway, looked up at the God, he threw his fist up at the God like that. You understand? What the hell? Yeah, I can't
God
think
like
that
Gacy.
move. Yeah. I'm like, oh, you dealt with the Lord, God, I bet you on your ass, but you get ready to get dealt with.
At this point, brothers, look, this is what it is. All right, we in a war, bro. Like again, you can't. There's no letting up in the war. You can't take it easy. You can't be like, man, I just want to take a break. It's like, nah, it's a continual cycle of at any time we can die. All right, it's over. So in the war, you die. You either die or you live. All right. In the war, I had an article. It said, not an article, the screenshot in the sense. It says, war don't decide who's right. It decides who's left. What? Well, the Lord ain't playing. Right. That's why when YAHAWASHI coming with the war and the angels in the heavens, that's who's gonna decide who's left now. Y'all wanted the war, right? Yeah, the wicked wanted the war, right? They like the war, right? Yeah. So you like the war, then the Lord wanted you with war. There you go, like a fierce man of war. Everything is about war.
You're gonna get what you're looking for.
Get ready to, you gotta get ready, man. That's it.
Since I was not hated blood shall pursue.
There you go.
Walk. All right, and keep us.
Live right, you got that.
But that's it. That's it. I mean, the point being, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. To the next time, we're gonna give infinite honors and prayers to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Trying to take you to the icon that's pushing the truth and sincerity. To the next time, we're gonna say Shalawam.
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 Shalawam.